Well, you find me now on the Digifort stand, and I'm joined by Tuma. Very good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Firstly, and most importantly, who is this man?
This is a mascot, Captain America. We get the idea from Captain America, but we call it Captain Digifort.
Do you know, and is this you in fancy dress? Well, is this bringing you good luck?
Yes.
Yes.
It stands for what we do. Captain America is obviously a fantasy story protecting the citizens. So we believe that we're in a security industry. So everything that we do is to secure this public, basically, homes and businesses. So I think it makes sense that we have something like this just for fun.
It does make sense, and out of a joke comes great truth as well. So how long has the company been trading, roughly?
The company was trading since 2002. The software is developed in Brazil, Sao Paulo. And then we've opened up our headquarters in Australia in 2009.
Yes, now you see, I happen to know that you've flown in, haven't you? And you in Sydney?
Yes, I live in Sydney.
It must be awful for you.
Yes, the weather's horrible.
Well, it is at the moment. I mean, glorious London. This is East End London at its best.
Exactly. I didn't expect this kind of weather, and I actually overdressed. So I'm really suffering, and this heat wave is really killing me at the moment.
Well, maybe tomorrow is swimwear, never know. You never know. So tell me exactly what you do as a company.
Well, basically, we're a software developer. It's a VMS, video management software. So managing, pretty much straightforward, managing all the cameras, streams, and recording in a constructive way, and providing a facility to do review of footages. But now we're dealing with a lot of data, and there's a lot more emphasis on technology to do, more intensive video analysis, and there's more demand today to make sure the security can provide extra help in combating what's happening around the world.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it hasn't escaped your notice that, particularly in London, we've had some outrageous events happening. And technology does have a role to play in this because it can be very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. So in a way that we're sad to see what's happening, but in a way that we're proud of what we're doing. We are contributing to the society. So we're more passionate about working with other partners as well. We're not the, do and be end of everything. So we do realize there are other companies that are very specialist in different fields. So we like to work closely with other technology partners. So you'll see a lot of different solutions which are what we call integrated or embedded into our platform, so that they can utilize the other software technologies via our software. And that's what we're displaying, a lot of different solutions today.
Okay, well, you mentioned that everyone comes from different countries. You're from Sydney, Australia, and then Francois is over here. Hello, Francois.
Hello.
Hello. Now, where are you from?
Oh, I'm French native. I live in London.
But you live in London. And what do you do for the company?
I'm in charge of business development and mostly focusing on Europe, Middle East, and Africa region. So yes, we raise some customers, and but not only. We try to advise them in a way that the software is important, and if it doesn't go on a good infrastructure, it doesn't show a good face.
Okay, so here on the stand, Tumu was just telling me about, video recognition playing an important role in public safety. Have you got something that you could show us?
Yes, Digifort is a VMS, and we integrate different modules like analytic, LPR, facial recognition, and video synopsis. And I would like to show you this technology, which is a post-analytic. Is actually the capability to compress a video. When you've got hours of video, instead of looking and watching this video, you compress the video with a time tag, and all the objects get a time tag. When you actually can apply some specific filter with specific criteria, the color, the direction, the speed, the size, and then you narrow the field and you just get a few objects.
So essentially, in this scenario here, we're looking at a road. This looks like, is this in, where is this? Europe somewhere. So essentially, you're narrowing your data on specific parameters so that you can reduce the amount of data capture, or at least the amount you have to go through. Is that right?
Yeah, it's right. You got hours of video, you shrink in 2 minutes, but you get all the objects jammed together with a time tag. So these objects are not in the image at the same time. So in this way, you can apply a filter in a very short video. You get all the object matching to the criteria.
I mean, that is extraordinary.
It's what I'm talking to about.
How many other companies make technology that does this?
This company is a leader, and because Digifort is an open platform, we're always in the market research to see the best technology to integrate in our platform.
So, for example, if the police had a camera like this and there was an incident at 9:40, you could go through and have a look to see if there were any vehicles that had been reported, for example.
Yeah, but more than that, because the vehicle was coming from right to left and it's blue, and he parked in this area, so you can define many criteria, and you narrow the field of the object, and the more filter you apply, the more chance you've got to find the object.
So what's that showing us now, this piece of footage?
This piece of footage is showing all the people came over in this zone, but at different time, 508, 424, 558. So I want to find someone wearing red. I'm going to get a limitation of every people wearing red.
Is that right? So you can actually pick the colors?
You can pick the color, you can pick the direction, you can pick the size, the speed, you can pick the way, you can draw away where they're going. You say anyone going into this zone. It's very powerful.
Is there a compromise here, though, that essentially we are surrendering all of our privacy?
Oh, don't go this way. I mean, the privacy we got is actually exists because you got security. Yeah. If security is not there, you got no privacy. So you got to give us the way to work.
Yeah. But I suppose also there's a need to keep the data safe as well.
Yes, but this is the footage, and footage is regulated by all the different countries, and you can't keep them for much longer. But this system is calling the footage within the legal retention time, and just handling these footages.
So it's much quicker to access the footage and to find what you're looking for?
Yes, instead of watching only 8 hours of video, you straight compress and you define your criteria.
It's amazing. It's really extraordinary to see. Thank you very much indeed. Now also, now hello. Now you are who?
Eric.
Eric
Bonilla.
And Eric, what do you do for the company?
I am the software developer, the director. So I actually started all this company in 2002.
Wow.
Yeah, I started developing the software. I am the head of developer.
And were you in Brazil at this time?
I was. Now I moved to the US to open our branch. We opened a branch office in Boca Raton to expand our market to the US.
And are you loving being in the US?
Oh, definitely. It's a great place.
Have you got the accent yet?
Not really. I still have the accent from Brazil, but I'm trying to improve it.
So what's new for you then? I've just seen this incredible software over here. I mean, this is extraordinary, cutting down police time, actually putting in those parameters. Are you constantly thinking ahead? What's the next thing? What's the next thing?
Definitely. We always hear the feedback from the market, and we try to bring all the features that the market's demanding. That's definitely a great software. The video synopsis, a great module. We also brought the H.265 compression to the 7.2 version. That's the version we just released. That's a new compression. That's a new technology for camera, new compression technology that we are supporting, and we are working on our next version with many new features. Our next version is going to be the 7.2.1, and we are also working, with all the feedbacks we are receiving for 7.3 in late beginning next year.
So on a personal level, what gets you up in the morning? What is the excitement for you?
Well, definitely software development is what I love to do, and I love to produce high quality software that can bring peace of mind to people. To bring this crazy world. All the things that are happening. It's good to know that we can help people being safer.
Yeah. So what are these screens showing here at the back?
That's our main GUI. That's the main software interface. Where the operator can view all the cameras, operate. That's basically the main operator interface. You can view all the cameras and control the whole suite.
It's incredible. And what's the future going to look like for your company?
Well, We are trying to expand globally. That's our main goal right now, to expand globally. We hope, you know, to get bigger with time.
How big are you at the moment?
Well, we do have 12 offices around the world, about 70 employees. So we are getting there, and over 20,000 customers, over 1 million licenses of cameras sold. So basically, we have over 1 million cameras are being monitored by our software.
So what gives you your competitive edge? Why should people buy from you and not from a competitor?
Well, first, we do not charge, the way that we license the software, we do not charge for support, we do not charge for subscription. So basically, when people buy the software, they buy it, they own it. We offer free updates for, you know, many years until a next major version comes out. So we are very cost effective, and the performance level of the software is, you know, compared to our competitors, we are very light on hardware, so we definitely use less servers, and, you know, just less hardware. It makes, you know, the whole project cheaper. Not cheaper, but, you know, more cost effective. Yes. More.
I was going to bring you in again, Tuma. So for the two of you here, what will you be looking to achieve at this show?
Well, first of all, it's face-to-face contact with our customers. Here we already have some customers here.
They seem very keen.
Because I strongly believe that the products are delivered by people. So it's very, very important that even though people might say, you know, what do you get out of this, such an expensive exhibition? But it is very important on a personal level to have a venue where we can invite all our customers, which I haven't seen for years. They come here, they talk to us. We can also listen to them, and Eric is here to listen to them directly, so we can get some good ideas.
I also suppose it's good for you two to be in the same room
Definitely.
as well, if
Yes.
you're in different countries.
Definitely.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. So that plays a very important aspect of why we are here. But then, of course, there's a subtly underlining vision to explain to the market that we're getting better every year. We're developing. We're listening to the market so that we can improve our software to be more user friendly as well.
Just in terms of that, what's your retention like? So if people buy products from you, how likely are they to stay with you?
Well, it's because, you know, this is the core of a security system. Usually, when the user buys Digifort, you know, they start building, you know, the whole operation on top of it. So it's very hard, you know, just to replace, or, you know, it's so it's very unlikely like that any of our customers will choose another platform.
Well, that's very good fighting talk. I like that. Very good indeed. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I wish you a great deal of success over the next few days. I hope you meet lots of new customers, make lots of existing customers very happy, and enjoy scorching hot London. And send my love to Australia, yeah, and the States.